Hi, I'm so glad that you've joined us for the Drawing for Kids class brought to you by the Ann Arbor Art Center and the Ann Arbor District Library. Today we're going to be drawing these really fun color-changing spirals, so grab a pencil and a sheet of paper and we're going to get started. The first step is going to be to draw a giant spiral, not too close together for each row on your paper, but fill up the whole sheet of paper. Then what we're going to do is we have to make it almost like a bubble letter by making it a spiral that has, it's enclosed, and so instead of it just being a single line, it's kind of like a shape. So what that means is that you have to come back and draw another line and then make that really close to the other line that we just drew and then enclose it there in the center. It's a little confusing, but we're going to start adding color with crayons or whatever, crayons or colored pencils, pastels, whatever you have on hand, and it'll make a little bit more sense. So here, hopefully you can start seeing how it works. But what we're going to do is taking your crayon, we want to try to fade from one color to the next, and we're going to go in rainbow order so you can see what that looks like here. And if you're having a hard time really getting that transition from one color to the next to make it fade really nicely, you can practice it on a separate sheet of paper. So pressing down hard with one color and then going lighter as it goes further across the page, or in that section, and then doing the exact opposite kind of with your next color. So on the part where you press down lightly with the one color, then you'll press down a little bit harder, more medium pressure with your second color, and then fade that second color on top of your first. So let me show you how it works once again. So I've got my spiral, and then I am going to be coloring it in rainbow order. So that means that you probably want to start with your red, then to orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, then purple. And you might have some extra colors like a lime green that you can put in between your yellow and your green if you have an extra green, or if you have like a pretty indigo that you can put in between your blue and purple. That is great. Now, if you have a black marker, go ahead and grab that. If not, you can also just use a black crayon or colored pencil. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a black line going on the underside of each of the spirals. So you can see how I've done that on the ones below, and then I can go back now on the ones above and add that in there as well. Then I can start in the center, and I'm going to do straight lines going all throughout my whole spiral. So it might help if you actually rotate your paper and turn your paper so that your lines stay straight the whole time. And then by the time we've finished, we will be left with this really fun, beautifully drawn, color-changing spiral with lots of great line and movement and rhythm. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video and that you will tune in with us next time. Have fun coloring!